Yo, what is up guys? Delboy here, aka Blue Collar Sports TV. Hopefully you guys are doing well. If you're new here, smash that like, hit subscribe, all of that good stuff. So Robin Safar defeats Sergey Kovalev by a 10-round unanimous decision on the undercard of Tyson Fury versus Alexander Usyk. What can I really say about this fight? Sergey Kovalev competing at cruiserweight. Of course, Kovalev, former long-standing light heavyweight champion and a class fighter a few years ago, but I have to say he looked every bit of his 41 years of age. He was in there with Robin Safar, who was a strong guy, a bigger guy, fitter guy, I would say, and a hungrier guy, to be honest. And Robin Safar made the best of his physical advantages in this fight. Made the most of his fitness, his size, etc. And he was able to grind down Kovalev in this bout. Funnily enough, first sort of 2 to 3 rounds were relatively competitive. In fact, after 3 rounds, I would probably say Kovalev was up 2 rounds to 1. I felt Safar won the first round. He came out immediately looking for a body attack, and he was landing body shots on Kovalev. Kovalev, towards the end of a round, got his jab going, was catching Robin Safar with the jab as Safar was coming forward, taking the half step back. Round 1 was quite competitive. Rounds 2 and 3, I felt Kovalev from the outside landed the better punches, the jab, the 1-2, and he was landing some good left hooks in this fight as Robin Safar was coming forwards. However, the good shots that Kovalev did land in this fight, and there were quite a few good shots he landed, in particular the left hook, but they weren't having an effect on Robin Safar. They weren't getting his respect per se, and he was able to walk through those shots. After 3 rounds, it was competitive. I felt Kovalev was 2 rounds to 1 up. However, you could tell that Robin Safar was a lot physically stronger. And after the 3rd round, I didn't give Kovalev a round, to be honest. Round 4, Kovalev tries to do what he was doing in boxing from range and throwing the 1-2, the 1-2-1, the jab, left hook, etc. But Robin Safar was able to close the distance very easily, just walking through Kovalev's punches. He would go downstairs with a body attack and come upstairs. He caught Kovalev with a good left hook in round 4. Really good shot. Kovalev took it well. He then followed up with like an overhand right a few seconds later, and that kind of made Kovalev wary. He definitely felt that shot. Wasn't badly buzzed, but he felt the shot. And after round 4, it was basically just Robin Safar coming forwards, staying nice and compact, nice and tight, easily able to walk into range, walk to mid-range and the inside. He was able to get on top of Kovalev and essentially outwork him. On the outside, Kovalev would still land the jab, he would still land the odd 1-2 and the left hook, but he was being completely outworked by Robin Safar on the inside, and you could see that Robin Safar's work was having more of an effect. You could see Kovalev was feeling the pace at the midway stage. And as this fight started to progress further, I actually felt Robin Safar did a pretty good job of getting his jab into play. First half he was being out-jabbed when he went jab for jab, but in the second half his jab was much more effective as he was coming forwards, and he was able just to work Kovalev round by round by round by round, and Kovalev couldn't really deal with Safar in a physical sense. Round 10, last round, Kovalev came out pretty strong. He tried to throw the 1-2, he tried to land some big shots, he caught Safar with a good left hook, did 0 damage. Safar then regains control, applies pressure, and actually dropped Sergey Kovalev towards the end of his fight. Caught him with a right hand followed by a left hook. It drops Kovalev pretty hard. It's like the last 10 seconds of a round. Kovalev beats the count and the fight's over. Kovalev made the distance. Two wide scorecards, and one was very close. One was like 95-94 to Robin Safar. I've got no idea what that judge was watching, because after the 3rd round, I didn't give Kovalev a round, to be honest. Plus there's a 10-8 round as well. What that judge was watching, no idea. But Robin Safar won clearly, as far as I'm concerned, and he moves on. Kovalev, like I said, looked every bit of his 41 years old. So in regards to Robin Safar, he did what he had to do, but wouldn't really read too much into it, sorry. To me, he looks pretty basic. He looks fit, he looks strong, but when you look at the elite guys at cruiserweight, I'm not convinced he really does much. As for Sergey Kovalev, well, what else can be said? He needs to retire. Shadow of his former self. Watching him fight in there, you could see moments of class, but physically he doesn't have it anymore. Outmanned in there tonight by a younger guy, bigger guy, stronger guy. And yeah, Kovalev lost this fight by a UD. So yeah, there we go. Sad end to Kovalev's career. Back in the day, very good fighter, of course, very good champion. But yeah, he needs to call it a day now. He needs to call it a day. But anyway, share your thoughts below. Beanie Guy Del Boy, peace.